Folks, welcome back to another do-it-yourself video.
That's right, we're back. TRN, the Ranch Network.
That is exactly right. We have given Ranch Rehab DIY a facelift.
Just like we're gonna do the yard.
Yes. As you notice behind us, there's a lot of overgrowth right here in the front of the house.
It's bad.
It's really bad. So Jennifer's gonna do some trimming.
We're gonna break out the arsenal.
Okay, Danny Trejo. This isn't Machete.
Well, it could be.
Yeah, it very well could be with all your
I've got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So we're gonna move these pavers around, get rid of them. We're gonna trim up the bushes. We're gonna weed whack the front of this place. And we've got one special surprise for the end of the show.
I like surprises.
Yeah, and with that being said, let's get to work.
Let's get to work. I have this beautiful steel. Now it is very heavy, so I use this strap to hold on. And it works magnificently, friends, because this thing is heavy. Now, I use a lot of string here. What I do usually is unwind this. So I will string it, pull it out, and I'll pull it out about the length of this driveway and then start winding it up when I do my string. And that's very important because you have a lot of problems. So these are really helpful tools to fix your trimmer, and I use those every time I use my trimmer. And away we go. Out. So the string is stopped. What I basically have to do is go in here. I don't know if it just got heated up and it's kind of melted in there and stuck, or if I actually used up all my string. It could be either one. Well, it melted. That's what happened. So they're stuck in place, melted in place. So what I do now is that I want to focus on, this knob is the outside or the bottom. So what I do is I want to hold on to there's two rows going out in here in opposite directions. So I want to pull loose, and I want to make sure it's not just stuck there, but I kind of uncoil it a tiny bit here. See if there's any other issues. You don't have to do that. You can just unloosen it and go if you want to. You may end up having another issue later. First of all, you want to make sure that that piece is in there and that it's going down. So either one, it has to be the same, but both strings are actually going in the opposite direction. But anyway, as I'm wrapping it, I'm trying not to wrap it too tight or too loose. Just trying to make sure it's kind of uncoiled and not really like connecting to the camera. And it is going okay, but it may get stuck again. And especially since it's hot out in the day for some reason, it heats up and it gets a little harder to deal with. But I have to get it to this side. So I have one in one direction, as you can see, and one is coming out the other direction here. Now this is the tricky part. I try to leave myself enough. But the tricky part here is I look at these nodules. Now these nodules are what hold the string in, okay? Right there on both sides. Sometimes those pop out. You want those always to be in there, give them a nice pinch. Then when you place this in, you want to move these to that, see how these are different? You want to make sure that these are lined up with the ones that are gonna have your string coming out, okay? So when I push this in, I can do it this way where it's above or below. But I push it down and I twist it in so that it doesn't pop out forward. See, if I keep twisting it with my thumbs here, it'll pop out. That means it's not in there. So I have to make sure it's underneath. There's a piece back there, so I have to make sure it's underneath there. Now I'm gonna try, and I didn't make it. And there's no way for me to make this cord go where I want it to without me using a screwdriver. So I'm guiding it with a screwdriver, then I'm holding it back here with my finger. Same thing on this side. I try to do it by hand. It worked that time. It's a little longer of a string. See how I'm holding it? Now you have to, if this is full of baloney and crud, you just sort of tap it off. You place it in where it's gonna go right here. See how I just pressed it in there? I gotta get my thumb out of the way and it pops in. Now here's the clincher. Here's where I know if I did it right. If this thing pops out when I pull these two, I know I did a good job. And it did. I did a good job. So, on to starting it and seeing how far we get with the next run.
Fine, Jennifer.
Yeah?
Okay, before you weed eat this area, let me get these pavers out of the way.
That does it every time.
All right, Jennifer. So we're gonna start like at the corner and work our way down?
Yeah.
Okay. These aren't the sharpest
I know.
in the world.
I bought one new one, but it's mostly for bigger branches and not for trimming.
Right.
So we're gonna do our best.
We'll do the best with what we got.
Yep.
So, and we're not gonna spend forever on these things. We're just gonna make them look good and move on. Because as everybody knows, and what everybody's heard, is when you're on a ranch, farm, or anything like that, or a decent sized property, I mean, there's always projects, things to do, new things to create. There's a lot to do.
No, it can be very overwhelming. Hey, if you guys, if others of you have these same situations where you feel like there is so much to do and so little time, and just leave us a note in the comments about your projects that you put on hold. And why? Why did you put them on hold?
I know why they put them on hold, Jennifer.
Why?
Because they're taking the time to go right down below and subscribing to the channel.
Are they?
Yeah, that's why they're putting everything on hold.
Are you sure?
Comment, share, do all those great things. Tell all your friends about it. Interact with us.
That's
now,
right.
Now back to your projects. Are you turning that into a bonsai? You are, Jennifer.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah, it
Oh,
looks great. Look at that. Okay, there's my bonsai, Jennifer.
Pretty!
That looks funny. But yeah.
See, this one has two trees in one. Hold on. You see the other tree in here?
Yeah, I'll let you tackle that one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tackle this next bush. What is that right here on the corner? I forgot.
Oh, it's a holly.
Have a holly jolly Hanukkah. And in case
It's the best
you didn't
time of the
hear,
year.
It's the best time of the year. I have to drink some water, folks.
Ugh,
It is 101 degrees out today.
it's ridiculous.
It was 102. You know that? And the feel like temperature was 110.
Hey, is there any way this tree is always gonna grow back until we pull it out.
I don't know, I'm not gonna
Okay, we're not messing with
fiddle around too much with some big stuff like that.
Okay.
We're just gonna do what we can because we gotta get around the edge here. Jennifer gave me this baby tool. I was gonna go to the Lowe's and get like a 20-some inch bladed trimmer.
I talked him into.
You talked me into, this is like a foot long.
My old baby.
Oh my God, this is not gonna work.
And it's probably not.
Let's see. It's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Let me try to level this one out. So what do you think, guys? Would you make this like a golf ball or like just a flat top that's kind of squared, or maybe round and a flat top? Let me know what you guys would do. I'm sure there's some experts out there that can tell us all about it. I'm thinking a flat top. Pretty much a flat top, right?
Yeah,
then,
babe. Anything simple.
I'll make it look good. All right, that's not too bad. We're getting it.
This thing is all dead, babe.
Yeah.
All of it has rot.
Do the best you can. All right, I gotta go old school, folks. All right, so Jenny discovered that this plant right here was rotted in the center. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right in the middle.
So we ripped it out, tossed it off to the side.
We're gonna lift this off of the ground. It's gotta come off the ground and stop laying down. Oh wow, you are very helpful. All right, I'm gonna get some wire. Okay, I'm gonna need your help to kind of, so I'm gonna get some wire so we can kind of form this thing. I just need you to hold this with 2 fingers, 1 in each hole. Now you stay right there. So what I'm trying to do, guys, is stabilize this bush, obviously, but I'm gonna have to start low. I might have to do 2. I think it's a valuable piece. So we're gonna have to do two rows, okay? Okay. So what I'm trying to do is there's this one piece down here that's very unstable. So I'm gonna hand you 2 ends and you're just gonna hold onto those 2 ends. Over here, one this way, one through here, pull it through there, good. And then the same thing on the other side. Right here, grab it. Come over to this piece of wire and just pull it tight, kind of. Not too tight, slowly, right there. Okay, pull a little bit tighter, a little tighter, a little tighter, right there. Okay. Thank you. So the biggest thing I'm looking for right now is I'm trying not to hurt the younger pieces or bushes, but I'm also trying to see which ones need extra stability. So if they need extra stability, I have to include them, but I'm trying not to include them if they're pretty young. All right, now I'm including this other one. So I am not putting all of the weight of the other bushes to crowd this one too much. I'm giving it a space to grow, but I want it off the ground because we have this root rot thing going on everywhere. And because of that, we need to make sure that branches that come out of the ground do not lay on the ground, but they grow straight up, and that their foliage down here is missing. because then it makes the plant think it's a tree or something else, and for some reason bugs don't bother it. It's so strange. All right, now I'm just cutting these, and I need you to go run and put these in the trash can so we don't hurt ourselves.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm giving this a nice twist in and in again, because we're going to be snipping this thing in the future. We're going to have to be very careful that we don't get hit with a branch. Anyway, we're getting somewhere with it. Okay, so I have to figure out here what is alive, what is dead. This branch is no good. So we're gonna have to do some modifications.
I got the branch.
It's not gonna be happy about it at first, but it will conform. So that's the positive.
Bye-bye, branchy.
We can't have this. That has to go.
Okay.
And this is good though. We're gonna trim it right down at the bottom here. It's got a really nice thick stalk right there. That's nice. So for a while, we're just gonna give this bush a mohawk for a while, nothing else. So we don't wreck the wire and stuff. Okay, we'll hold this again. Okay, so go look and tell me how straight up and down this thing is.
So one of these branches is kind of sideways. That's one.
How about,
Yep, how about now? Yes.
that's good?
Yep. Let me check the other branches. The other one's straight. Yep, straight, a little too tight on this one.
All right, folks, so this is the big surprise. This beautiful bench that I refurbished that we can sit our derriere on.
It's beautiful.
It's amazing. So
Yes.
we got a lot of the work done we wanted to get done today.
That's right.
Did a lot of trimming. You actually fixed one of the bushes, which is really
yeah.
cool. Yeah, and a matter of fact, one of the first bushes that we started trimming, Troy's got some flowers.
Mommy, you're
They're beautiful.
Good job, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Nice. Look, he got a wet head. He's all sweaty.
We are sweaty.
We're all sweaty. But thank you for stopping back once again to the Ranch Network. Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
Wait, they got to subscribe and comment, like, and do all those things. Ring the bell for notifications. Do all
always
that.
forget.
It's okay. It's all good. We're overheated, and we got to get some refreshment.
Yeah.
See you guys
So
later.
we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.